So tell me, are you afraid of contracting coronavirus? Do you hesitate to go into public spaces for fear of exposure to germs? And when I say germs, I mean things like viruses, bacteria, fungus, mold. Are you fearful of contracting illness from these microbes? Have you been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, Crohn's or ulcerative colitis, and you fear the impact these germs may have in your life? Are you taking immune suppressing medications and that is creating some fear for you um, in respects to your overall immunity and your ability to withstand these viruses? Hi, my name is Dr. Christina Campbell. I'm a functional regenerative medicine physician. I've been practicing medicine for over 20 years. And I want to talk to you a little bit about the difference between germ theory and terrain theory. So, germ theory is something that we are very familiar with. It's often taught when we're young and in school. And it basically is the idea that microbes, things like viruses, bacteria, fungi, microbes create illness. When we're exposed to them, they cause us to become ill. But terrain theory takes that a little bit further and recognizes that there are microbes around us 24/7 all the time. We are always being exposed and bombarded with viruses and bacteria and mold and fungus all in the air all the time. But if our terrain, meaning our body, is in good health, then we are resistant to these things and we can go through living our life without a whole lot of difficulties um, surrounding being exposed to these things. So this is very interesting. This is actually one of the things that you're hearing throughout this pandemic on coronavirus is that people who are generally healthy are not having the detrimental and difficult illnesses that people who already have multiple health illnesses and are exposed to the virus are having. So the idea with terrain theory is that these microbes are out there and they attack diseased tissue. They don't attack healthy tissue. So if your overall terrain, your overall body composition, your body health is good, your immune system is strong, your mitochondria and your energy production in your cells is good, and your detoxification processes are good, among other things. That's just to name a few of the things that we look at in functional medicine. But if your overall terrain is healthy, then you do not need to have fear. You can go into these places, you can be exposed to this virus, and you will likely be fine. On the other hand, if you have underlying health issues, and sometimes we're not aware that we do, sometimes we feel pretty good and we don't realize that we have some developing health issues. And this is where functional medicine comes in. We do a lot of digging deep into history and we do a lot of lab testing. We don't guess in functional medicine. Guessing and throwing a medication here or a supplement there is really not very productive because we don't really know what's going on until we see the science, until we see the labs. So in functional medicine, we like to really dig deep. We like to look at the biochemistry of the body, metabolites, DNA health, and other types of lab testing in order to find out truly what is going on in a person's body and in a person's health state. And then we can address the issues from there and make the body stronger and strengthen and cultivate a healthy terrain so that when we are exposed to viruses and bacteria, which are in our environments all the time, when we're exposed to those, we do well as opposed to becoming ill. So I'm here to tell you that even if you have autoimmune diseases, even if you have Crohn's and ulcerative colitis and other things going on, there is hope for you. There are some things that we can do from a functional medicine standpoint to help you build up your body so that your terrain is strong enough and to help you get past this fear that I'm sure that you have over what might happen if you should be exposed to this virus. There's so much fear going on right now. There's so much fear in the media, almost a culture of fear and this new normal, right, that we're all supposed to accept. Well, I say, let's all, instead of accepting a new normal, how about we create a strong terrain in our own body? How about we take back our health and our wellness and our lives by becoming stronger and fitter and improving our biochemistry and improving the terrain so that we can do well despite all of these microbes in our environment. Please, please, if this speaks to you, if this is something that you're feeling this fear and you're worried about your basic health and whether or not or how you might do if you're exposed to this virus, please call me. I'm gonna put in the comments a link to call me. It's a free call. We can talk about it for a free 15-minute call. We can talk about what's going on with you, what your concerns are, and some things that can be done to help build up your terrain and to bring you to a healthier place so that you can do well no matter what life throws at you. Have a great day.